All right, guys, good morning. I want to talk a little bit about the 2022 NFL class and what I feel it means for the hobby. So what does it mean for the hobby? It means prices are probably going to come down. And why do I say that? It's because this draft class is not exciting. It's exciting to get new players, and we like the potential, but let's face it, quarterbacks run the hobby. And there are no good quarterbacks. Even the gentleman that got drafted in the first round by the Steelers. He's not changing my mind to that, and I don't even know if he'll even play in the next few years. Kenny Pickett. And outside of that, you're going to be chasing wide receivers, second round running backs, wide receivers, because defense doesn't sell, and nobody cares about offensive lineman cards. So. And I know people are like, well, Aaron Donald's cards sell. One person. And they don't sell for nowhere near what they should based on his talent level and position if you compare that to any other of the offensive positions that you get value out of. So, very watered down product. No great, I wouldn't say great athletes, because I think there's still going to be some very good athletes that come out of this. It's just, will the hobby care? So, this is what I see happening. Basically, previous year products, especially the last 3 to 4, become even more expensive than what they are now, because people would rather break and have a chance at getting one of these top quarterback rookie cards. And as of right now, Jamar Chase, which is a receiver, but these other receivers that came out, you know, what are we looking for yet? They haven't done anything. I know that you're playing a potential, but you're going to pay the highest possible price right away. And outside of you wanting to collect stuff for your team, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with, there's no true chase in the 2022 draft right now that is going to make product climb or soar or become so expensive you can't handle it. But I also kind of see this might be a point where Panini tries to get out. Just because the product's not going to be as sought after as basically it's been in the past. So that's what I see. I don't see a driving factor into this draft, and maybe I'm missing something. If I do, leave a comment down there. But this is a soft draft, guys. This is soft, and this is just I forgot what year it was, going backwards in the early 20-teens. If you go look at the cards in there and you go like, who's the big rookie, and you're like, there really isn't one. There's some guys that stand out. But there's like, I'd rather chase a Tom Brady card out of that set than I would the top rookie. And I think that's where we're going with this. Hopefully one of these wide receivers come out, create some type of big push. But having almost all the main players you're going to be chasing being past the first round, and that's what you're going to need. You're going to need people that excel in later draft picks in order for this product to be valuable. And the key thing you're going to want to target, because let's face it, the product's not going to come out when the players start playing, is pay attention to the players that are going to get the most playing time on the team with the most ability to succeed. Again, the biggest problem is defense not selling, and maybe this changes that market, but I don't see that happening. There's too many great defenders in the league, have played in the past, and unless you start dealing with rare numbered cards, the value is just not extensively there. But let me know what you think. 2022 football is probably going to be a downer year from a standpoint of product and desire, and I think you're going to get pushed into other things, even other sports or other types of cards, because people want stuff to go get. So I expect next year to be some other thing going on that's going to create a rise in the hobby, but in a specific realm or factor. You know, do people concentrate more on the upcoming basketball season? Because at that point, baseball is ending. So it's just, or is there any type of world sport like soccer going on, or F1, that's going to drive people to focus elsewhere? That's what I see happening right now with this draft. And I could be completely wrong, but I don't see it right now, because right now I have no desire to jump into 2022 draft pick product, which will probably be 2023 product for the most part, at all. Like I'm like, oh, you know, my team pretty much drafted for need across the board, so we didn't go out and get some standout player that's supposed to be this big banger. And you know, and most of the guys were defense until we got later rounds. So at that point on our team, those guys aren't even going to really get a chance to play. So I have a long time to care about getting any of those cards, and they still have to develop into great players. So let me know how you feel. A couple people, I think a few teams did really good in the draft. They have some hopeful people to go get, but not enough to where I need to go out of my way to get it until I see that player play and prove that he is something that I want to grab and hold on to. Because I'm a long-term hold person. I rip a lot of product and or get into breaks, and that's how I get these other things that maybe I don't want, and I'll push towards something else and get something like that. But that's how I collect and how I invest in the hobby. It's a time thing, and I like taking my time sometimes to look at people and get into stuff. But cards today are starting to get well outside of the standard person's price range, and we have to pay attention to that too, because yeah, the big money may come in, but will the big money stay? That's really what it comes down to. Big money has to stay. Cards have to go up in value and or sell for the same or more for all the other cards below that to have the trickle effect, to where as it goes down, people buy higher, higher, higher because this card just sold for X, and now all these other cards start getting a little bit of a pull from it. But all right, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Take care, have a good day, and be good.